I'm doing an end of week energy update because the energy in the collective is so chaotic and intense and forcing us in directions that may or may not be correct for us. But there's a lot of emotion, so much emotion of all ilk. So I wanted to just give another cautionary tale or and encouragement about just lay low for another 4 or 5 days. Just lay low. Things will take care of themselves. We don't have to get up in the middle of it and work our way through it. I think we just want to get through this pocket of energy, and then I think we'll all be thinking clearly and feeling the truth of our next steps. And I think by Wednesday of next week, we'll begin to feel the energy of new momentums. Now, as it pertains to the presidential election, if you can stay out of the fear pattern, it's really quite fascinating. I mean, it's really a wild roller coaster. I mean, grab the popcorn, and we have 3 more months to go. You haven't seen anything yet. But I wanted to kind of piggyback on my predictions from December when I talked about Biden retaining the Oval Office, but only for about 2 years. So potentially, Kamala Harris could rise into power sooner than expected. That's one of the timelines. And there's a couple other emerging that are different than that. But, why go there? Because essentially, when I look at the presidential race again, it's so much more than Trump and Biden. I think there's different skin in the game from the left this time. I think because of the Supreme Court justice picks, because of the repealing of Roe v. Wade, I think these two issues have really impacted people's lives in a real way. And then we've seen a lot of regressive tendencies towards religion in the schools and things like that. And I think these are things that affect people boots on the ground. And that gives a different momentum and a different, like I said, skin in the game. So no matter who's in the ticket, if Kamala is in the front seat, if whoever else they conjure up, but even if Joe Biden is able to convince the public to keep him in place, it just still feels like his election to lose. And I think it's pretty tough energetically to see Trump in the White House. It just really is. And I think there's far less momentum in his favor than people think. And if we recall the polls back when Hillary and Trump were running, it was 90% Hillary, 10% Trump. So you have to be really careful about polls in general. And I know if any of you are interested, I would encourage you to follow Alan Lichtman, who has predicted I think it's either 12 out of 13 presidential elections. And he has a system which is really quite fascinating. It's not one that I follow, but I think it's interesting nonetheless. So just hang on to your hats over the next couple of weeks, but in particular in your life, hang on for the next 5 or 6 days and just let the energy begin to settle into a new pattern, which is slower. I mean, we're going to still see a lot of fireworks in American politics, but don't take it personally. Do your best to stay objective about what's happening and stay off TV news, stay away from pundits, just know what you know, be you, and life will take the pattern it wants to take, which is to really people feeling safe and unagitated, which is really the dominant theme that wants to uh, win the presidential election. Anyhow, I hope you find this helpful. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week on the real energy update for the week.